Écoute, c'est le nouveau son.
You are with Routania Radio from Algeria.
And welcome back to the second edition of the first Satifian show in English on WM Radio. The show is presented by Khawla Boucharabine. Today we're going to talk about sports and healthy lifestyle. In order to discuss this, I have two very special guests, starting with Roma Jedef, the blogger, Journal d'une Fit Girl. I also have Shaima.
Good evening, Khawla, and thank you for having me as a guest.
First of all, we start with Roma Jedef. Can you please introduce yourself to our dear audience?
Of course. I'm a fitness coach and blogger. I work at the gym, also online for people who live away. I started like an hobbies. I wanted to lose weight, and then I started with sharing random meals, what I eat, how I work out, etc. And then people started to ask me what to eat, how to work out, the recipes and everything. So after a year, I created the public page and the blog.
So, Roma Jedef, or also known as Journal d'une Fit Girl on Instagram and Facebook. On social media, people know her as Journal d'une Fit Girl. Roma is a coach of fitness. She started her journey as an obese person who just wanted to lose weight. Then she wanted to help other people do the same transformation. So, Roma, please, can you tell us about the start of your journey? When was it?
It was at 2015, October 2015.
How did you start your journey?
I wanted to start before, but I didn't find a special program. All the programs on the social media was for muscle loss, or it didn't
fit you.
Exactly, yes. And then I started making researches, reading about that, talking to coaches, and then I started my journey.
So you believe that anyone can start only by researching, that you have Google, you have YouTube, you have transformation journeys of other people, so you can get some information from each and every one.
Yes.
I hope that all the audience and everyone is listening to us will benefit from that no excuses from now on.
Exactly.
Now, Roma, tell me more about your healthy lifestyle. Tell me about your days. How do you start? How do you work out? How do you make time for them?
I work out at home until now. I did it at the beginning, and I still do it now. I work out at the gym too. It depends on day. It's different in Ramadan.
Yes.
It's the same thing for the meals. Like I do shopping once a week. I prepare my meals to make lunch boxes, and that's it.
Yeah, okay. So, Roma, tell me about
Organization is key.
Yeah, exactly. So, organization is your key to success.
True.
Okay. So, Roma, tell me, how do you help people who come to you asking for help? Obese people, of course.
It depends on goals. I don't only have obese. There's people who also want to gain some weight, some muscles. So it depends on their goals. Also, if they live here in Sطيف or away.
Yeah, this is great. So, Roma, you're saying that fitness and sports and healthy lifestyle are not only for obese people or for those who are risking diseases. I mean, chronic diseases. You're saying that it's for everyone, even for those who want to have a good body or good form, or just to follow a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly.
To avoid
it's not a category. There is people who are scared about age. There is no age or no time to do that. You just click and do it.
So you believe that even old women who are, let's say, above 50, 40 years old can also do sports?
I love working with them. They're more motivated and they just do the work. They don't talk, so...
Yeah, they don't complain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I find that they are more motivated than others people, especially girls who have 20 or 25.
You mean girls at the age of 20s? They complain more.
They're lazy.
Okay, this is lack to the bad habits.
Exactly,
okay.
Especially bad nutrition.
Now I have Shayma Sharif. Good evening, Shayma, and welcome to WM Studios.
Thank you, Khawla, and thank you for having me as a guest also.
Okay, Shayma, are you a sports person? Do you like practicing sports?
Well, honestly, since practicing sport is a little unpleasant for a lot of people, then I don't enjoy the feeling of muscle burning or a short breath, sweating or anything like that. So
yeah.
I do not.
This is the excuse, the sincere excuse that many girls or young women make. Yeah, Roma, do you agree with her?
She's my opposite. At the beginning, people are afraid, especially girls. Like when something hits or she feels some pain, she freaks out.
So you believe that pain is vital?
Exactly. I can't work out if I can't feel the muscle burn. It's exactly, yes.
Important. What about you, Shayma? Do you believe that the only reason is the pain you feel after a workout? Is it the only person that makes you avoid going to the gym or practicing sports?
Well, I think having a healthy lifestyle is really vital in this case. Where as being a student, I don't have also much time to practice sport.
Exactly.
And
a lot of students or young women complain that they are either at work or at university. They spend like 6-7 hours every day at university or work, so they don't find much time to do that.
Exactly.
And this is a problem, you see. So you are one of these young women who suffer from time. Romaisa, tell us, do you think that this timing excuse is a good excuse?
It's a bad excuse. I was student too when I started.
Really?
Yes, I was at last year. As I told you already, I didn't like the gym programs here, so I started at home. I bought some dumbbells.
Especially in Sطيف, we have really, really bad timing. This leads us to something else, which is that here in Sطيف we had very bad timing, gym timing. We have, for example, 3 times per week, only 2 hours. So you are very, very limited. Not only to the fact that you can't spend much time like everyday workout, but also the timing may not be well acquainted with your studies or your work.
I didn't have a problem with timing. My problem was the program. Like it's always based on dancing or
cardio, Zumba,
aerobics.
and aerobics. Yeah,
exactly. I wanted some power. I wanted to work some muscle, especially the upper body part. I was very weak, and I didn't want to have a floppy
skin.
Exactly. Yeah. After my weight loss, I had a lot of weight to lose. So I didn't want to risk it.
Rama, tell me more about your weight loss journey. How much did you lose, and how much did it take you to lose, and how did you reach that, let's say, that point of professionalism in what you do?
At the beginning, I weighed more than 200 pounds,
which equals like 95 kilograms.
I had never said the same weight. It was always balancing between 92 and 97. I was always between working out a lot with a bad way and eating nothing, and then it comes the frustration period when eat a lot and do nothing all the day. So it wasn't balanced at all.
Yeah, many of young women, Satifian young women especially, are, let's say, sharing some very bad diet recipes to each other, like drinking bottles of detox, 3-4 bottles of detox every day.
That balance.
Not eating anything at all during the day, which is really, really hard, and it affects the body negatively.
True. The sad part, there is even coaches who give that kind of programs, and it's so risky, especially for the health. My best part was starting all that for health. I had back pain, joints problem, breathing problems too. Like I had 25, but I lived like an old lady, so I didn't want to risk anything, and thank God I did it with the right way.
Yeah, this is great. That's why you are here, invited to WM Radio, telling people that you should not follow these unhealthy diets, okay?
Exactly.
You should really follow the healthy lifestyle. If you can't do it yourself, then you should ask for professional people to help you. Shaima, back to you, Shaima. Shaima, do you believe that the lack of programs is one of the things that made you, let's say, stay away from sports and healthy lifestyle? Do you have a program, like a good program?
Well, I actually tried. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna deny the fact that I haven't tried. But even though I tried a lot to have a program, but having a lack of timing and being so much busy with school, university, and homework, it actually is a kind of obstacle to working out. So yeah.
We're not talking only about workouts, but also healthy lifestyle, like healthy food, eating healthily, eating on time, and eating like practicing sports many times a week. But not only that, sometimes you see we are students at university or workers, we spend the whole day working or studying, and we end at 3 o'clock at the afternoon. We go have lunch at 3. We had nothing, no breakfast, no nothing. We don't eat until 3. Then we start eating junk food, large quantities. This is really bad for the health. What do you have to say on that, Roma?
Take the lunchbox with you. The food is the most important part. I used to train from 2007 until 2015, and nothing changed. But the day that where I changed my food, everything changed in 1 week. So the food is the most important part. I know that a lot of people work or study or have something to do. We all have that, but we have to make time. And like she said, you don't need 2 hours or a lot of hours to work out. Sometimes 20 to 13 minutes is already enough. I started with that and it works. People think that you have to spend hours in the gym to burn or to achieve that goal, and it's wrong. You sometimes 1 hour is already enough to do the work if you don't talk too much and follow a good program.
Yeah, so you're saying that no excuses are good excuses.
Exactly.
So when it comes to the time, you said that 30 minutes to 40 minutes are very good or enough. Yeah,
yes.
It is enough. And when it comes to, let's say, eating, you said that meal prep is the best key. Yeah, is the best key to eat healthily.
I used to do that. I used to go to empty classes to eat my food, and people was looking to me with a weird way, but it works really. Like I was preparing my meals, and I take it with me, and it works.
Yeah, not only people who work, young women who work or who study at university or in high schools, not only those have a problem with eating habits, but also those women staying at home because they feel like they cook a lot for their families, unhealthy food. They cook large quantities, unhealthy food. They buy pizzas from outside, and they don't have enough time to prepare for themselves. They say that I can't prepare 2 meals, one for me and one for the family. So I feel lazy and I eat with my family whatever I cooked, and this is a problem. I heard that from many women staying at home. They also complain. Do you think that meal prep is good for them too?
Just another excuse. You can make the same meals, just you have to change some ingredients like oil, like avoiding sugar, and make the same meal.
Yeah, your followers, I as one of your followers, we also see that you are preparing very delicious food. It seems very delicious, and you share it on your blog, and on your Instagram page. It seems very delicious. At the same time, it's healthy. Sometimes it's unbelievable that this food is healthy. You even made sugaries like pancakes and les crêpes and so on and so forth, and they are also healthy. How is that possible? How did you learn to cook all of these things?
It's not about eating less. It's about eating better, and you can eat something healthy but tasty in the same time. At the beginning, it was all about macros, and then I started changing the recipes, because if you don't change it, it will be annoying at some point. So I started changing the recipes. There is everything online, on YouTube, on blogs. It's social media time.
Yes, some people think that eating healthily means eating vegetable roasted or grilled, and that's the only thing that is healthy. But no, Roma has proved throughout her blog that you can eat everything, literally everything.
You can transform
in a healthy way.
Yeah, you can transform. What I did is transforming my favorite meals to a healthy version. That's it.
Now, Roma, tell us more about your journey again. Tell us, who was your inspiration throughout all of this journey? Who made you, first of all, lose weight, and who supported you during your journey?
At the beginning, it was a health issue. I already told you I was really weak. I was lazy and sleeping all the time, zero energy, and it was really... I was upset, like I was young and like that. I was asking myself if I'm at 40 or 50, how it's gonna to be. So I had to change something.
This is a feeling that almost all obese people or overweight people feel, that now I'm at my 20s, I feel very old. What about me at the age of 40 or 50? How am I going to be? Or am I going to die before that because of all this weight, extra weight? Yeah. So Roma, tell me about your family. Did they support you when it comes to food and eating? And
at the beginning, yes. Like I was losing the first kilos. Everything was fine, but at some point, no, you lost too much weight. You're pale. I already have an anemia before starting all that, so they were scared to if it's gonna come back or something. But at all, when I go back to the doctor, he was just, wow, what did you did? I was just eating well and working
so you didn't deprive yourself from anything. You were eating right, you were practicing sports, and this is healthy lifestyle. It doesn't mean you deprive yourself from food or from anything. You just have to follow a healthy lifestyle. Practicing sports, moving a little bit, and eating healthily. So I do it so low. So, Shayma, we're back to you again. Tell me, Shayma, do you want to have a healthy lifestyle? You said earlier that you're not practicing sports for the moment, but you'd like to. You had a lot of excuses, but Coach Romaisa said that they are not good excuses. So, after the show, are you going to subscribe in a gym?
Of course. Well, I'm like any other girl. I like to keep my weight, and I like to be in a healthy life, having a healthy lifestyle, and be young and beautiful as long as I can.
Yeah, so young and beautiful, like Lana Del Rey said. This is great. So tell me, Romaisa, do you think that healthy lifestyle is only about beauty and good shape?
It's the best part of it, especially wearing what.
So Shayma is right about it.
Yes, it's true. But you don't have to do it for that. Usually, people who do it for let's say physical causes, they don't keep doing that at long term. So it's the why will always save you. You will have sometimes when you lose the motivation and you won't be
So you won't be able to carry on.
You won't have the desire to go to the gym or work out or
you lose motivation.
Exactly.
Simply.
Motivation nevertheless, it's about dedication, it's about organization, it's about discipline. That's it.
We discussed something else earlier, Romaisa. We said that it's not a problem of starting. Yeah, the first step is always easy. It comes with motivation, especially when you look at yourself in the mirror and you just don't like yourself anymore. Yeah, it starts. But the problem is that continuity. Some people lose weight. They lose 4 to 5 pounds or 5 kilograms, but after that they fail and they stop. They don't feel motivated anymore, so there is no continuity. What is the key for continuity in your opinion?
First of all, you have to find the problem. People are impressed with Instagram pictures or the final goal to achieve. It's impossible to lose the weight stocked in many years in 1 month. It's impossible.
Yeah, this is the one thing that we have to convince people of, that if you, let's say, gained weight throughout 20 years of your life, you have to lose it at least in 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. You can't build a very strong body and lose thousands or hundreds of kilograms just only in a blink of an eye. It's impossible. So people have to be convinced of that. So Shema, when you practice sports, I mean, you said you want to practice sports in the future. When you want to practice sports, would you like to lose weight or just to maintain your body as it is, or just to have fun? As sports is one of the ways to lose depression, to fight depression.
Yeah, I actually, being a student at the university, I need to energize my body. So my main goal is to be energized through workout, and also to have a healthy skin and a healthy body. I'm not overweight, but I'm trying to keep my weight like it is.
Yeah, great. So as we said earlier, losing weight or practicing sports or following a healthy lifestyle is not only for obese people. So our dear listeners, our dear audience, for everybody listening to us out there. So if you are obese, skinny, or in a good form, you should always practice sports and follow a healthy lifestyle in order to maintain your body, your health, and to deprive yourself from illnesses in the future. Coach Roma, you have a special program for tutoring sports and tutoring people online. It's called GDF Online. GDF Coaching Online. Can you explain more?
I did it for people who live away. At the beginning, I was followed most of all by people who live here in Sطيف, and then the page started
to become bigger and bigger.
Exactly, yes. So why you're not in Algiers? Why you're not in Oran? So I started the coaching with my ex-coach, and it worked.
Yeah, who's your ex-coach?
User Fitness.
Yeah, User Fitness. Shout out to User Fitness from WM Radio. Okay, now Roma, do you help people who live here in Sطيف throughout GDF Coaching Online?
Yes, some people, they don't have time to come to the gym.
Exactly,
or
this is what
they work all day. So yeah, especially with the diet program.
One more question, Roma. Tell us, please, about, let's say, healthy lifestyle during Ramadan. In the last issue, we talked about food, that people overeat and oversleep in Ramadan. It's as if it is a month for food. And this is a problem. Can you say that Ramadan is a month where it is hard or challenging to be healthy?
For me, Ramadan is the best occasion to start a healthy lifestyle. Like, it's the only detox that I believe in. The body change, the metabolism change, like it's like it's everything change in your body. It's the best time to start healthy lifestyle, to start working out, to start eating healthy, even if it's a little bit hard with all the meals prepared by our family.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if you can make smart choices, then you can make it work.
Do you believe that there are smart choices of the foods, of the traditional foods we make, like shorba, burek, and
of course, like burek.
Exactly these two.
Yeah, you can keep making the same meals without just making a little bit changements, like burek. Don't cook it at that oil. Just cook it in the oven.
This
yeah,
is great.
For the soup, you can make oatmeal soup. It works, or lentil soups. It works also.
Yeah, so for all our audience out there, Roma Jadaif has a blog. For those who don't know her blog, she has a blog for cooking. She cooks very, very delicious meals. They are healthy at the same time. You can follow her. She had already shared a program for Ramadan, what to eat and what not to eat during Suhoor and Ftoor. And Shaima, one last word for WM Radio.
Well, I thank you for giving me this opportunity, and right now I am highly motivated to start a new lifestyle.
Yeah, this is the goal. I hope we have not only motivated you, but motivated the audience of this show. What about you, Roma? The show comes to an end. We have to end this here. So what do you have to say to our audience and to your followers, of course?
First of all, thank you to WM Radio for having me. I just want to tell to my followers to stay healthy, and no matter how much it's hard, sometimes you have to keep going. It's never perfect, but it's, like you said, the continuity of doing it.
Thank you very much for both guests. Thank you very much for sharing your responses to us, and thank you very much for Sir Idris Qadida, who is helping us on the technical side. Thank you very much, and see you soon.
So I do it so low.
Nossa, assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego, ai, se eu te pego, vai.
You listen with Tony Radio from Algeria.
إذاعة وطنية من الجزائر.